I said, hold on. You hear me?
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go back. Hold on.
Hold
Huh?
on. I said I heard you say hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Right there. I'm gonna read this last motion.
Hmm.
No, ma'am, I don't rest. I'm lying. Hold on, okay. You hear me?
Hmm.
All right, can y'all hear me? Honey, this is a good one. Nope, I don't rest. I was up finishing some work, y'all. Y'all can hear me? I'm gonna put this one on in the book. Child, this one. Hey, Felicia. Let me know if y'all can hear me so I can put this up here so I can get on up out of here. I kind of scanned through this one and I saw something so funny, honey. They got something, child. They gonna find some of this shit. This shit gonna be in the news in the morning tomorrow because they got some goddamn. Y'all can hear me? Somebody please tell me y'all can hear me. Oh, see you snoring. Yeah, okay. So listen, they got some text message from somebody called Boss Baby and shit. Yeah, this kind of this I don't know if this borders on the line of inappropriate, but this is definitely poor taste, right? But I'll read it to you. I'm gonna read it to you, child. they they are cracking down on these goddamn prosecutors. So let me read it to y'all. It's not that many pages, but we don't mind our own business. Okay, let me read this to you. Okay, it says supplemental motion to compel discovery. Come comes now defendant Derrel Mcdavid buying through his attorneys, Bo Britley and Vadim Glossman, and hereby moves this honorable court to compel discovery as outlined before. So you remember a couple days ago, a day or so ago, they had the um, a motion to compel, and that's when they brought out about Jim Derogatis. Okay, so here we go. It says recent discovery disclosures have exposed what appears to be an emerging pattern of improper communications between government counsel and witnesses in this case. These mysterious, clandestine, and totally inappropriate forms of communication necessitate further investigation into one, the circumstances surrounding the handling of the witnesses in this case by government counsel and government agents, and two, the question of whether witnesses may have been improperly influenced by these individuals. Whoa, okay. Now, you see how where they're going with this? You see what they're going with this? Okay, so it says on August 1st, 2022, the government first disclosed copies of email correspondence between Assistant United States Attorney Angel Kroll, the former lead prosecutor on this case, and potential witness Jim Derogatis, that took place in April 2019, prior to the indictment in this case. In this otherwise unreported correspondence, Ms. Kroll inexplicably used a burner email account with the pseudonym Demetrius Slavinsky and the username Pied Piper 312. As a result of this disclosure, Mr. Mcdavid moved this court to compel disclosure of other information related to this exchange and any similar occurrences between the U.S. Attorney's Office and any potential witness reference. That motion is currently pending and awaiting a response from the government. The disclosure of this I'm sorry, Sarah, now you know I know how to pronounce that name, honey. It's late. Seratipitus, communication between the lead AUSA assigned to this case and a potential witness also casts new light on other communications that have been recently disclosed to the defense. Specifically, there are additional communications involving AUSA Kroll, which, after additional scrutiny, appear to be equally, if not more, troubling than the revelation of the Demetrius Slavinsky super, su- subterfuge. I'm sorry. I know these words, but honey, it's late. Subterfuge addressed in the motion to compel disclosure. In particular, the discovery contains captures of text messages that were exchanged between AUSA Kroll and Minor 1 during the investigation of this case. Oh my gosh, you see what I'm saying? There is an exchange between AUSA Kroll and Minor 1 during the investigation of this case. While they were categorized as discussions of scheduling, the general tenor of these messages is extremely familiar and oddly personal in a way that is simply not consistent with the professional standards of the U.S. Attorney's Office. When combined with AUSA Kroll's apparent cloak and dagger scheme with Jim Derogatis, a closer analyst of these text messages, contents reveals a number of troubling questions that call for swift answers. These Kroll Minor 1 text messages are notable and troubling for multiple reasons. One, the meetings and calls arranged by AUSA Kroll and Minor 1 referenced in these in these messages do not correspond to any disclosed reports of meetings or interviews with Minor 1. Number two, AUSA Kroll makes references to needing to contact Minor 1 outside of work hours. Three, instead of using the name of Minor 1 in her contact list in her phone, AUSA Kroll has, without explanation, chosen to identify the most critical witness in this case as Boss Baby. That's what she called him, Minor 1. Child. Number four, this less than professional nickname is referenced in one of the text messages from AUSA Kroll, in which she directly addresses minor one as BB. Number five, the unseemly and excessive familiarity and personal nature of the relationship fostered by AUSA Kroll is specifically exemplified by her recent receipt of personal photographs of minor one in the form of selfies showing her pregnancy, which AUSA Kroll responded to by effusively complimenting minor one as being beautiful and glowing and saying that she was very happy and excited for her. And number six, the indication that these pregnancy selfies were shared between AUSA Kroll and HSI agent Amalia Molina, who apparently also participated in several of the unreported meetings and phone conversations referenced in these text messages. Undue influence of witnesses by government attorneys cannot be tolerated. Excessive familiarity and personal connections between government attorneys and critical witnesses are improper precisely because such personal connections allow for improper influences on the witnesses that can shape, taint, and skew the testimony that they ultimately give. According to the text messages between Minor One and AUSA Kroll, Agent Molina was also in personal contact with Minor One. It was Agent Molina who provided the pregnancy selfie of Minor One, which was not at all germane to any aspect of the investigation in this case, to AUSA Kroll. According to the text message disclosed, Agent Molina directly sent multiple pregnancy selfies of minor one and apparently chose her favorite to forward on to AUSA Kroll, who then made a series of effusive comments about it to minor one. This kind of blatant pandering with a material witness in the case is not only inexplicable and unorthodox, but it creates the plain appearance of impropriety. Aside from the obvious indecorum of referring to minor one, the central witness of both the 2002 case and the instant matter, as Boss Baby and BB, as well as receiving and commenting on extremely personal photographs of minor one, all of which suggest an inappropriate personal relationship that developed either during the time the government was attempting to induce minor one into cooperating or worse, predating the investigation altogether. The most egregious revelation stemming from these text messages is that there were multiple phone calls and at least one in person meeting between minor one, AUSA Kroll, and possibly Agent Molina that were not memorialized. They are as follows: August 21st, 2019, a phone call; November 19th, 2019, a phone call; January 22nd, 2020, in person meeting; February 24th, 2020, phone call; March 5th, 2020, phone call; June 2nd, 2020, phone call; June 10th, 2020, phone call. The absence of any memoranda or reports regarding these seven conversations that the defense knows of raises serious Brady versus Maryland concerns, regardless of whether they were never properly memorialized or simply not turned over. Rule 16A1E of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure requires the government to provide defendants with documents or other tangible objects that are material to the preparation of the defendant's defense. To be material, the discovery sought must significantly help in uncovering admissible evidence, aiding witness preparation, corroborating testimony, or assisting impeachment and rebuttal. Case law. The Eighth Circuit in 2021 held that due process requires the government to disclose evidence material to guilt, punishment, and credibility of a witness. The Brady Doctrine applies equally to evidence impeaching the credibility of government witnesses as it does to exculpatory evidence. Case law. Reports of conversations that would illustrate an inappropriate personal relationship with a witness certainly qualify for disclosure under this doctrine. Minor one's testimony is critical to the government's case. Her credibility is certain to be at issue at trial. The government's entire theory of obstruction of justice stems from, in part, the claim that minor one lied to a grand jury in 2002. To now have at least 7 undocumented conversations and meetings with this initially reluctant witness is evidence that at best there are other facts and assertions minor one has relayed to the government that have been kept from the defense, or at worst there were some sort of undue influence or coaxing uh, of this witness who never sought out this attention from the government, which was not documented in any way. Neither is acceptable. When taken against the backdrop of typical governmental procedures when communicating with witnesses in an investigation, the absence of any documentation of these meetings highlights the impropriety of what the text messages reveal. Even in this case, as an example, the government created reports detailing calls and text messages received by witnesses. Case law. Oh, I'm sorry, reference. The HSI report of investigation ROI document a text message agents received from minor 7. Who is minor 7? They are minor 7? Minor 7 on 9/2/2021. HSI ROI document phone call agents received from minor 3. You got 8/16/2021. HSI ROI documenting communication and social media documentations agents received from minor 7. Not no damn minor 7. 6/3/2021. HSI ROI documenting multiple days minor 4 contacted agents. 1/20/2021. HSI ROI documenting minor 4's month-long communications with agents. 10/18/2021. HSI ROI documenting agents receiving a call from minor 3. 12/15/2021. Documenting a voicemail received by the USAO from a potential alleged victim. 10/5/2020. HSI or ROI documenting individual D contacting agents about social media documentation. 6/2/2022. HSI ROI documenting agents receiving a voicemail from a witness. 6/6/2022. HSI ROI documenting agents receiving a voicemail from a witness. The government also created reports when agents contacted the witnesses and even mere attempts to contact them. C 7/17/2020. HSI ROI document agent Molina's attempts to contact a potential alleged victim by phone. 7/13/2020. HSI ROI documenting agent Molina's phone contact with minor 4. 3/12/2020. Document agents phone contact with witnesses and serving subpoena. 8/15/2020. HSI ROI documenting agents contact minor 7 regarding social media chat messages. 8/24/2020. HSI ROI documenting agent calling a potential witness. 12/2/2019. HSI ROI documents agents attempting to contact a potential witness and receiving a phone call from the potential witness. Yet none of that documentation occurred with these conversations between AUSA Kroll and Minor One. This means that AUSA Kroll participated in a clandestine pseudonymous, dialogue with Jim Derrel, the journalist whose reporting began the investigation into Robert Kelly in 2002, and she engaged in unreported and apparently secret conversations with the critical witness whose presence on a video and under oath statements about that video created the entire case in 2002 and the obstruction justice claim here. She has, without any documented explanation, an oddly personal nickname for this critical witness saved in her iPhone and strangely personal text messages exchanges. The combination of facts illustrates improper and clandestine handling of witnesses by a government attorney who spoke to and influenced every critical witness in this case. And interestingly, both AUSA Kroll and Agent Molina are no longer a part of this case. As previously indicated, AUSA Kroll was originally the lead prosecutor on this case. She left the case, although did not withdraw as counsel sometime in 2020, and was transferred to a U.S. Attorney's Office in another district. HSI agent Amalia Molina was also a prominent participant in the early stages of the government investigation. She testified before the grand jury that returned an indictment in this case. She is conspicuously absent from the government's witness list for trial. In sum, these text messages suggest that AUSA Kroll and Agent Molina fostered an inappropriate personal relationship with Minor One, who is indisputably one of the central witnesses in this case. Whether this was done with the intention of fostering undue influence over Minor One and her potential testimony is not clear from the face of the text messages, but especially in light of the fact that many of the referenced meetings and telephone conversations were apparently undocumented, the appearance of impropriety is certainly present. Due to the troubling nature of these communications and the previously revealed emails between AUSA Kroll as Demetrius Slavinsky and Jim Derrel, Mr. Mcdavid asked this court to compel additional discovery regarding the government's communications with witnesses in this case. Mr. Mcdavid requests an order requiring the government to disclose 1. Any and all text messages exchanged between Minor One and AUSA Angel Kroll, whether before or after she left the United States Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Illinois. 2. An explanation for the Boss Baby entry in the AUSA Kroll's iPhone and when it was input, as well as the explanation for when and why Agent Kroll started referring to a critical witness with such peculiar and personal nickname or a shortened form of it, BB. 3. Any and all contacts between AUSA Kroll and any other civilian potential witness in this case, regardless of whether or not the government intends to call them as a witness in their case in chief, including any and all text messages, email records of phone calls, cell phone and landline, and any other communications she may have had with the witness under her name, their name, or any other aliases. Number 4, any and all contacts between Agent Amalia Molina and Minor One or any other civilian potential witness in this case. It is apparent that there are texts between Molina and Minor One. They are referenced in the Boss Baby text. At the very least, those must be turned over at once. Number 5, all communications exchanged between AUSA Kroll and Agent Molina during this investigation with appropriate limitations for sensitive matters and other investigations if applicable. The above items are necessary to ensure that Mr. McDavid has adequate discovery in this case concerning potential improper influence on witnesses against him, and to ensure that he has adequate information to intelligently determine whether any additional motions may be necessary as a result of this clandestine and unprofessional communication and disclosure. Wherefore, Defendant Derrel McDavid respectfully moves this court to order disclosure of the items detailed above. Let me read the footnotes. This is crazy, y'all. Okay, one, Jim Derogatis has been personally served with a subpoena to testify at the upcoming trial and has acknowledged receipt of that subpoena. So Jim Derogatis will be testifying. Number two, government counsel attempted to explain AUSA Kroll's behavior at the pretrial conference in this case on August 3rd, 2022. However, subsequent comments from Jim Derogatis to the Sun-Times and Chicago Tribune contradict that explanation. Issues related to Derogatis' comments will be addressed in a reply to the government's response to the initial motion to compel. Okay. And in addition, unlike text messages that the agents exchanged with other witnesses that were properly memorialized in reports, these text message conversations were not. So that's it. So let me come on around here and see who up on the third shift. Y'all hear that shit? This is crazy, right, Karen? This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Let me shout out who's in here. Hey, Nobody's Fool. Hey, Shoute, Felicia, a millionaire. Uh, really. Hey, Regina White. Hey, Karen. Hey, Miss Lady T. Yeah, this third shift, honey. Yeah, when I saw that boss baby, because I kind of scanned the document. When I saw that boss baby, I'm like, what? Why are they referring to? This is crazy. Hey, Jazz Cruz. This is crazy as hell. Child boss baby, they refer to on minor one. And did y'all catch it says minor seven? Who the fuck is a minor seven? It's a minor seven. Who is that? Because remember, it's minor one, skip two, and it was 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was 5 people. Now it's a minor seven. You can't make this shit up. Honey, they are dropping this paperwork all over our head when we trying to sleep. Who is minor seven? Who the hell is that? Who is that? Hey, Sonia Davis. Yeah, he might plead the fifth again. But this is the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Now we got a minor goddamn seven. So it can't be it couldn't be Van Allen again, because remember, I think she's individual D or something, or A, or one of them. So who is minor seven? It's crazy. Y'all got any idea? Shit, we don't even know the other minors. Only thing we know is minor one. We don't even know the other ones. Right. Every day something new. I can't make this shit up. Minor damn seven and boss baby. Unbelievable, child. But yeah, honey, I just wanted to bring y'all that real quick, because I don't be having time. I just want to bring that to y'all real quick, child. Tell you it's some more bullshit. This some more bullshit. This is crazy, y'all. Well, anyway, y'all get on out of here. Let me check and make sure nothing else came through. This is the craziest shit ever in life. Hold on, let me check. Boss baby. Now it's a minor 7. Child. Mm-mm. Let me look at this indictment real quick, cause I don't ain't no damn minor damn 7. Hold on. This is how you run your goddamn pace bill up by not pulling, by not down, just um pulling the download that you do. You keep going into it. I figured that out, honey. My bill used to be 400 and some dollars. This bill was like 200. I think it was 200 something. I don't know. Let me see. So let me tell you. I don't remember mine a goddamn 7, and I ain't crazy. I sure do appreciate y'all. Okay. Right. It stopped on the indictment, baby. It stopped at minor 6. I wonder is this thing going to be superseded? Because they got minor 7. Now, either minor 7 is coming in as an uncharged act or what? Minor 7. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, it's just stopped at 6. Yeah, boss baby is RL, girl. Shout it. Like, what is going on? Yes, J-Bo, it's going to be crazy. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Courtney Love. Kim Fox, lounge still open. She needed to file a motion on her ass. Y'all, what in the world? Yes. How y'all think minus 7 is coming? Are they finna supersede this? Because like minus 7. Did we miss something? Did another indictment? Let me see. Cause why the hell he is referencing a minor 7? Let me see. I wonder is this let me see, who was this sealed document from? No, the sealed document is a motion to compel discovery from Derrel McDavid's attorney. So it's not then a superseding indictment. Mm-mm. Okay, enter rule on Washington limit from the video pre-trial conference. Okay, I don't know, y'all. Y'all heard me read minor 7. Not making this up. So you got me. This some shit, yeah. Right. Right. Listen, they are they are going after those goddamn authorities, right? But if any type of, you see something like that, that would you know, cause anybody, any attorney to be like, what the hell is this? Who you calling boss baby? And why are y'all talking? Are y'all talking off the record or what? Now what is going on? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? Honey, so y'all. Oh shit. I didn't mean to put that in there. Mm-mm. Hold on. It says -7 in several different areas. Okay. This wasn't in one area. It's -7 in several different areas. I ain't making this shit up. Y'all seen, I put it on the screen. And in the same little paragraph, they got -7 a couple times, and they got -1. So they knew the difference between -7 and -1. What the fuck is -7? Mm-hmm. This is weird. I'm telling you, this is weird shit. This weird shit. This weird shit, y'all. Never in my life. But Mcdavid knows them. Oh, he paid them settlements. You crazy. Yeah, this is some weird shit. Wow. I am fixing to get on up out of here, y'all. But I just wanted to bring y'all that now. Something else come out. Somebody on the first shift have to get it. But yes, -7, boss baby. And -1 is called boss baby. Go figure. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good day tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.